Have you ever wondered, hey, it's so good to have you here, whether you're tuning in from your couch, your car, or maybe you're juggling a few things while sipping that coffee? You're exactly where you're supposed to be, because today we're diving into something every woman has thought about at some point, but maybe didn't feel like she had the right space to ask. You know that moment when a man stands just a little closer than usual, when his hand grazes yours, or when he keeps finding ways to make contact with you during a conversation. You feel that spark, the tension, the unspoken pull, but your mind is still spinning with the question, is he just being friendly, or is he actually interested? If you're ready to claim your silent confidence, hit like, subscribe and comment. Claim my space below. Let's continue this journey together. Now, let's begin, but that's what I'm here to help you figure out. Because here's the truth: when a man is truly attracted to you, even before he says it out loud, his body will already be saying it. You'll see it in his eyes, in the way he moves, and especially in the way he touches you. But here's the key: not every touch means the same thing. Some touches are polite, some are just casual. But there are certain touches that happen when a man feels a real pull toward you. These are the subtle, intimate, emotionally rich touches that say, I'm into you. Even if he hasn't said a word, so if you're tired of guessing where you stand, if you're ready to understand male behavior on a deeper level, and if you're curious about the ways men show physical attraction with emotional depth, this is for you. I'm going to walk you through the kinds of places a man will touch you when he's genuinely drawn to you. And by the time we're done, you'll be better at recognizing these signs, trusting your gut and feeling more confident, reading that quiet language of desire. Let's get into it when a man is really into you on that deep. Can't help himself level. There are certain things he'll do that skip the usual small talk and go straight to showing you with his actions. One of the biggest ones, and often the most overlooked, is when he touches your lower back, that move. It's not just something he does without thinking. Even if don't overlook this kind of connection, because when a guy is attracted to you, but still figuring out how to show it, this is often where it starts. He touches your arm, he brushes your shoulder, he leans in just a little more than needed. And in those little moments, his body is saying what his words haven't yet. I want to be near you. I want to connect with you. I want to feel what it's like to share space with you. So don't brush it off. Let yourself feel it. If it stirs something inside you, if it gives you that little rush that's your body picking up what his body is saying, attraction doesn't always come in with fireworks. Sometimes it arrives with a quiet touch on your shoulder and the warm feeling that stays with you long after there's something truly intimate about a man choosing to touch your hands. It might seem simple, even ordinary, but don't underestimate it. Hands are how we do things in the world. They're personal, they carry meaning, so when a man touches your hands even casually, it's often filled with more emotion than it seems. Think about it: touching your back or your arm might happen for practical reasons, but your hands, he doesn't have to touch them. He chooses to, whether he's helping you out of a car, reaching for your hand while walking, or holding it during a quiet moment. He's telling you, I want to feel close to you. The way he does it matters if he lingers when your fingers meet. If he gently plays with your hand or squeezes it during a laugh, that's more than politeness, that's affection, that's vulnerability. When a man reaches for your hand, he's not just showing interest, he's letting you in. He's saying, this feels good, this feels right. And if he kisses your hand, that's a whole different level. That's not just flirting, that's admiration. That's his way of treating you with care and showing that you matter to him. It's not something every man does, but when it happens naturally, it can be one of the most touching gestures. There is even in light-hearted moments, like when he grabs your hand to twirl you while dancing or pulls you close during a joke. He's choosing that contact because it feels right, because it makes him feel connected to you in a deeper way. Holding hands might be one of the most mutual grounding forms of touch. It's not just something he does to you, it's something you both share. And in that shared moment, something beautiful happens. It creates intimacy, it builds trust, it makes the world feel a little smaller, like it's just the two of you in your own quiet space. So next time a man reaches for your hand, whether in a bold or subtle way, don't ignore it. That moment might be saying so much more than you think, because sometimes the truest signs of attraction aren't spoken. They're felt right there in the way his fingers touch yours and hold on just a little longer than needed. Notice how he touches your face or your hair, because these aren't the kind of gestures a man uses lightly. They're not random moves. They're filled with intention and usually carry emotional meaning. The face is the most personal and vulnerable part of someone's body. It's where emotions are shown, where eye contact is made, and where joy, nervousness, affection, and desire all show up without needing words. So when a man reaches out to touch your face, even gently, whether he's brushing something off your cheek, tucking your hair behind your ear, or holding your jaw during a kiss, it's more than just romantic. It's a kind of emotional openness. He's stepping closer and silently saying, "I'm here, I see you, and I want to be near you." Not just physically, but emotionally too. This kind of touch doesn't happen unless something genuine is happening beneath the surface. It's important to realize that a man usually doesn't touch a woman's face unless he feels something emotional. It's not like placing a hand on your back or brushing your arm while chatting. Those gestures can be flirty or fun, but touching the face that's different, that's soft, it's meaningful. It needs both trust and emotional openness. It often means he's feeling something more serious. Then there's the way he touches your hair. Hair is unique because it balances between being sensual and comforting. It's a very personal part of your body, but people don't always treat it that way. So when a man runs his fingers through your hair, lightly touches it as you speak, or tucks it behind your ear, just to get a better look at your face, he's showing affection and desire in a quiet, emotional way. He's trying to connect. He's engaging with a part of you that feels soft and personal. And the key here is he doesn't have to do it. He chooses to. That choice means something. You might see this kind of touch when things feel calm. Maybe you're sitting close laughing about something, and he gently strokes your hair or rests his hand on your cheek while you talk. That's not him trying to push for something. That's him being present with you fully in the moment. It's not a show, it's real closeness. Or maybe it's when you're talking about something emotional, or he's watching you smile and gets pulled in by how you look. He might reach out without planning to touch your face softly just to feel more connected. Those moments, they're everything. They're honest. They're not about impressing you, they're about feeling you. And here's what's beautiful. Those touches aren't about control. They're not about claiming anything. They're about admiration when a man really wants you. When he feels both physical attraction and emotional connection, he'll naturally want to show it. He might not even think about it. He just finds his hand moving to your face when you laugh, or getting lost in your hair because it's part of your charm. He's not just interested, he's drawn to you. So if a man reaches out for your face or hair like this, let yourself notice it. Those are the touches that speak when words fail. They say, "I'm taken by you." And when a man feels that way, he doesn't need to tell you. You'll sense it in the way his hand lingers, in the softness of his touch, in the way time seems to pause just a little bit longer. That's not just physical attraction, that's emotional connection. Now, think about one of the most revealing, yet often misunderstood types of touch. A man uses when he's into you, his hand on your knee or thigh. At first, this might seem a bit bold because it's more intimate than touching your shoulder or hand. But when it's done respectfully and with the right intentions, it says a lot about how he feels physically and emotionally. When a man gently places his hand on your thigh or softly rests it on your knee during a quiet moment, he's stepping into deeper connection. It's not a thoughtless gesture, it's deliberate, it's grounded, and when it's done with care, it says he's paying attention to the emotional energy between you. He's not just acting on desire, he's responding to you. You'll usually notice this touch when there's already some chemistry. Maybe you're sitting close on the couch having a deep talk or sharing a laugh in a quiet corner somewhere. He's not doing it to show off. He's doing it to feel close and choosing to touch your knee or thigh instead of somewhere like your back or waist is actually more personal. It's not done to be seen. It's done to connect a man who truly wants you, doesn't touch your thigh to control anything. He does it to close the gap between you, to feel your nearness, to express without words. I'm here, I feel this too, and I want you to feel it with me. What makes this kind of touch powerful is how quiet it often is. There's no build-up, it's subtle, that's why it can feel so real. He might rest his hand there as you laugh together, or place it there gently as you're telling a story, and there's no pressure, just presence, and in that quiet, without words, something meaningful is shared, very closeness, that says, I'm not just here for fun, I feel safe with you and I want you to feel safe with me. Of course, timing and context matter. This kind of gesture has to be earned through emotional connection. A respectful man won't jump into it. He reads the moment, tunes into your comfort, and moves gently when he gets it right. It doesn't feel awkward. It feels natural, like it's simply the next step in the connection you're both building. You'll know the difference right away. You'll feel whether it comes from true desire and respect, or if it's just curiosity, trust your gut. It knows when a man genuinely wants to connect. This kind of touch isn't about taking, it's about sharing. He's telling you, you matter to me. And even though it's quiet, it holds real emotional weight, especially when paired with soft eye contact, a warm grin, or that long, pausing conversation that makes your heartbeat quicken. So don't ignore it when done with thoughtfulness. The way he touches your thigh or knee can give you a glimpse into his deeper feelings. It's not just about physical nearness, it's about inviting you into his emotional space too. Because when the connection is real, even the simplest touch can say, I see you, I feel you, I want to be near you. Another powerful place a man might touch you when he's attracted to you is your lower back. This touch is often quiet, subtle, and full of meaning. It's not a big move. It's not dramatic. Sometimes it's so natural. You don't notice it right away, but it speaks volumes. A man doesn't place his hand on a woman's lower back unless he feels something meaningful. That spot is interesting. It's not obviously sexual, but it's deeply personal. It sits right between emotional closeness and physical interest. When a man places his hand there, maybe guiding you through a doorway, leading you through a crowded space, or pulling you close during a quiet talk, he's saying, I want to be near you. I want you to feel safe with me. It's not about power. It's not about control when done with care. It's about warmth and care. It's a silent message. I've got you, and here's what adds depth to this gesture. It takes confidence. It takes emotional maturity for a man to touch your lower back with a steady, calm energy that respects your space while still expressing his feelings. It's his quiet way of saying, I'm pulled toward you without crossing lines. And let's be honest, when a man you're into touches your lower back gently, casually, it sends a wave through your body. He doesn't have to hold it there long. You feel it because it feels intentional. It feels genuine. That simple gesture can stay with you, not because it was flashy, but because it meant something. So notice when he does it, that hand on your lower back says more than words. Sometimes it shows his emotional presence, his awareness, his want to be connected to you, not just on the outside, but with your whole self. And when it comes with that kind of calm, connected energy, it's impossible to ignore. In the end, how a man touches you reveals a lot about his feelings and his emotional interest, whether it's your face, your hand, your thigh, your knee, or your lower back. These gestures aren't just random. They're signs of how much you matter to him. They're small acts filled with care, showing that he sees you, that he's into you, and that something deeper is going on. But don't forget, real attraction is more than physical. It's about how he tries to bond with you on the inside. These touches give you a peek into his feelings, his willingness to get close, and his hope that you'll let him in too there, how he says, I want to understand you, I want to feel close to you. So the next time you notice one of these touches, take a second to take it in. It's not just a physical moment, it's an emotional message, and the best part you get to answer, maybe with a smile, a playful touch of your own, or simply by enjoying the warmth of the moment. Now it's your turn. Have you ever felt one of these kinds of touches? How did it make you feel? Share your thoughts in the comments. And if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to Philosophy of Stoicism for more real, relatable advice on navigating the complexities of love and relationships. Remember, relationships take time, care, and effort, but the rewards are worth it. When fear and caution are met with understanding and patience, they transform into trust and connection. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.